G'day guys, how you going? It's Laz here, and playing a little bit of Crysis 3, and this game mode is called Spears. Now, it's pretty much like Call of Duty's Domination. You've basically got to capture the spears, which are obviously flags / points. Now, in this game, my hit detection was absolutely bollocks, my aim was bollocks, and that brings me to my first topic of this game. Basically, this is my first thoughts on the game. Now, I didn't realise how much I've actually played in the last, well, I've played pretty much 7 hours worth of the game since I got it, and basically that was all online. Now, I'll do the negatives first, get them out of the road. No one really likes hearing negative things about games, but however, I am pretty good at giving the negatives of games, if you haven't watched any of my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 games. Now, first things first, it is a brand new game. Therefore, you would think there would be a lot of people actually playing online. However, there isn't. I think there is probably pushing, maybe, if lucky, maybe 1,000 people actually playing that, and spread out through all the game modes as well. Team Deathmatch being the highest played one, which had about 380 people playing, which is a little bit disappointing because it is good fun. But it's just that's probably one of the main downers for me at the moment, but that could be also due to the fact that it is a new game. People may be playing the campaign on it, so they, like most people would normally do, they play the campaign first, play it through. If they're a trophy haul, they'd obviously play it out through, get all the trophies, play it back again to get trophies, and then go online. However, I tend to just go straight for the online gameplay because that's what I enjoy most about these games these days. Second of all, the connections are reasonably okay majority of the time. However, if you get into a game and you've got a 1 bar or a 2 bar, you generally get kicked. I don't know if that was for everyone or if that was just for me. But yeah, it kind of got a little bit frustrating for a little while there. The only time that I actually got good games and enjoyed it to the most that I could possibly enjoy the game was when I got dropped into either New Zealand or an Australian host. And even then, it was still a bit of a struggle to keep up the connections. The only really good game I had was when I actually got host. I mean, I had great connection, great hit detection. I couldn't say the same for the other people that had joined the lobby. They suffered a little bit, and well, that's what goes around comes around, I suppose you could say. But yeah, I mean, majority of the time it's pretty good. It gets a little bit frustrating as well, guys, when you're playing through and you empty a whole clip of an LMG into the back of someone. They turn around and they're cloaked as well, not even with their armor up, they're cloaked. You shoot them and they turn around and they get 2 bullets in you and you die. It's a little bit frustrating. However, that's pretty much the end of the negatives for me. This is my thoughts anyways, guys, remember. Okay, so that's the end of the negatives for me. That's, apart from that, pretty good. The positives of the game, it's, to be honest, guys, it's freaking awesome. I don't know why there's not more people actually playing online. Like I said, could be the reason that I mentioned before. But besides that, great. I mean, I love the fact that you can go into camo like this. Now I'm running a I'm in cloak mode at the moment, so you can still see people, you can still make them out and everything like that, but it does make it a bit harder. But down on the bottom left hand corner there, you can see there's two little bars flashing red. Now that's actually like a little personal radar kind of thing. It actually tells you when people are close to you. Now this guy actually was up top. There's actually another guy who was sitting up top, and that's why my radar was actually going off. But yeah, so I am enjoying it. I did manage to get a triple air stomp through 1 game 2, which I was pretty impressed about, and a couple of other guys that were playing with thought it was pretty cool as well. So I've got that there to upload as well. That's another gameplay that I did. But yeah, the levels are quite detailed. As you can see, they're very detailed, very nice. I kind of like the real dark, swampy, jungly feel to them. They're really good. The sound and the ambient sound and that is great as well, guys. It's really well put together, and I'm really enjoying it so far. The only other little, no, not really. It's not really a nitpick. I'm not really going to go there. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm quite enjoying it. Wild Bill, some of the maps, I gotta admit, when you're playing, it's like, a bit like Headquarters. It's the other game mode that's in this actual series of games. You've got to capture like a head point, or capture, you know, just a point that you've got to capture. But some of the maps are quite large, and it's really friggin' annoying when you die, and you've been on it, you die, and even if you do have the point held down, you spawn so far away. By the time you get back there, you're either getting pinged off by a camper, and yes guys, there are campers in this game, don't get me wrong. With that camo and everything, you get people just sitting back. You can also get into the VTOLs that are flying around in some levels as well, and sit up in those. You can snipe, you can shoot from those, you can use the guns on the turret guns and everything like that as well, which is, it's fine. But when you're playing, once again guys, an objective based game, what's the objective? That's right, playing the objective. Okay, you don't want to be a kill whore, and as you'll find out in this, there was a couple of kill whores in this, and as you can see, I've played the shit out of the objective, which is one of the rules of the 667 clan. When you're playing an objective based game, play the fucking objective. Don't matter about your KD, it doesn't matter. The whole reason you're playing that game mode is to play the objective and win the game, which you'll see at the end of the thing. I actually get top scorer for the obviously the capturing and that of points, and also don't really go too well on the kills, but it just goes to show it's when you play an objective based game, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Anyways guys, apart from that, like I said, a couple of maps were just a little bit too big, but when you look at it, it's really nothing too bad. I mean, I can't say it's similar to Battlefield 3. The size of the maps aren't as big as Battlefield 3, but I mean, once more people start playing it online, it's going to get a lot better. You'll have a lot more action. Unfortunately, most of the lobbies we're in, there are only 3 to 4 people on each team, which is a little bit disappointing, like I said. Anyways guys, that is over. The other thing that I really do like about this game, there you go, top scorer, most valuable player, there I am, you-ha, is the little highlight reel that you get at the end of the game. You don't get a final kill cam like in Call of Duty games. You actually get your own little highlight thing, and it shows off all your best kills. Really good. Anyways guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave me some feedback on your thoughts on what you think of the game if you have played it, or if you'd like to play it. Leave me some comments down below. Alright guys, thanks very much. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.